Clothing, one of my favorite topics. Went to school for fashion merchandising, have worked in retail many years, off and on, side jobs. I just like clothing. I like color, I like style, I like fashion. So one of my biggest dilemmas when I chose to become a full-time car dweller was how on earth was I going to downsize from a pretty good sized closet, not walk-in huge, but pretty nice size, down to the essentials. And not only that, but what would I take? I like all my clothes, so what would I take and how much would I take? So I hope you'll stay tuned as I share with you, up close and personal, my wardrobe in my Serenity Sedan, which you see behind me. Let's get started. Hey guys, Linda here, Serene and Simple Life with today's short and sweet Saturday, the 15 to 20 minute version. No promises, but I am going to share with you today the clothing that I have taken with me in Serenity Sedan almost a year now, what I decided to take and how I downsized my clothing. So let's get started. I had a nice size wardrobe, lots of clothes, lots of dress clothes, play clothes, in between, casual. I'm more casual, but I did have some pretty nice dress clothes too. So when I first looked into this lifestyle, I had to downsize. So I pulled out all my clothing, organized it, and did different piles. What could I absolutely forego, what was a maybe, and what was a definitely I had to take with me. So I did that probably a month ahead of time so that I could start whittling down the amount of clothing. But I also knew that I was going to need to take different seasons. When I started out, I was in Texas. It was very hot, and all I needed was a tank top and shorts or a little sundress. And then fast forward 2 months later, I needed winter clothes as the temperatures severely dropped in Texas in November, and so I needed my winter clothes. Then when I was off to Arizona, they were talking, the weather can be 80, it can be 40, you just never know. So I'm thinking, okay, well this is going to cover all the seasons, and I grew up with the seasons, so I understand having all different types of clothing. Well, I'm going to show you now what I've downsized to, how much I have, and hopefully this will give you some takeaways if you are planning this journey or just planning to downsize your clothing or you're already doing it. So we'll start with tops first. And I love these. Any of you who've been watching me for very long, you know these are called Amazon Basic bags, and they come in different sizes, as you can see. See? And actually, I've got 4 sizes in all, but I'm not going to hold them all up right now. And I am going to give a little plug for these right now. They have handles. I love the see-through aspect of them, because when I'm on my lap, or using my lap in Serenity like a drawer, I just open these up and I choose my clothing for the day or the night before. So they're real easy, they're real lightweight. And I love the handles. And and the zippers. There's 2 zippers, so you can open from one side, zip around the other side. So that's pretty dang awesome. See, this is the 2 zippers. Yay! Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the tops. And I have 14 tank tops in this little medium-sized bag. You can get 4 of this size, what I did, and then I also got a set of the varied sizes. So, and the links are in the description. I'm an Amazon affiliate, shared that with you before, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for me. Okay, so 14 tank tops, all different colors. I mentioned in the intro, I love colors. You know, I have spent a lot of money, not crazy, not like $500 jackets or anything like that, but kind of middle of the road. But now I'm pretty much into the inexpensive, even enjoy the thoughts of a thrift store, finding a little treasure along the way. But I get tank tops at Walmart and I change out the colors. So 14 tank tops. Seems like a lot, but when you had 30 to begin with and you cut it in half, not so bad. Next, I have the short sleeve tops, and I'm going to step back here. This is one of my favorites. Of course, you know, it hides the old age arms. You know, I used to work out. I just didn't keep up with it. Someone had made a snarky comment, and I don't like that, but I'm still going to wear my tank tops. So, you know, it is what it is, and you get to a point where you accept who you are and what you're doing, and your comfort level increases. So I'm grateful for all these clothes. But anyways, I have a couple tops in here that I actually bought at the dollar store. Probably these two colors I added. I've probably added 4 or 5 tops to this array since I got started. Didn't think I would do that, but just wanted some new colors. So there you go. That's in the medium size. So we've got 14 tank tops, 10 short sleeve tops. And then we'll go into shorts, what I'm wearing now. And I've got a pair of just black loose shorts on today. You get at Walmart. I've got 4 pairs of those, and I've got 3 sundresses in this little bag here. So as the seasons change, I would move the bags around according, you know, a couple I put in Serenity in the trunk so I didn't have to look at my winter clothes. And then right now we go between, here in Utah, we're going between like needing maybe some long pants in the morning, shorts in the afternoon, and back to long pants in the evening. Go figure. I know a lot of you live like this throughout the country. But anyways, I've got like 4 of the knee length, whatever you call them, capris, a couple stretchies, a couple of the loose ones, and then a couple of fun print. I love prints too. I like solids because you can wear them with everything, but prints are fun just to jazz it up a little bit. And so we've got a total of 6 pairs of pants in here. And then I've got my undies in here, nice little short or small bag. And that takes care of, well, a couple fell on the floor here. Here's 4 little pairs of pajamas. 2 are like shorties and 2 are like knee length in this long bag. Then this is in the trunk now. I was going to be doing shows while I was on the road this past year, and so here's some, and that really didn't happen, but I put some dressy, casual dressy clothes in here, and I do roll everything. So if you've seen Robin on Creativity RV, she makes like little pouches. You know, I could show you real quick here with one. And then, but she did a great demonstration. So she just, like, you just fold these together, and then you pick this up, and then you pick it up again, and then you tuck the neckline into a ball. So everything is rolled up nice and neat. And I thank you, Robin. I found that to be very much a space saver, so that I could add to my tank top and top collection. Okay, so, but I've got my dresses in here in the big ones. So that's the 4 size, where you've got the big, you've got the narrow skinny one, you've got just the regular small one, and then you've got the medium size one. These are called Amazon Basics. So I have a total of 8, total of 8 of these, guys. All right, we're gonna put these on the floor now, and we're gonna go into my fabric boxes. It's over here. These boxes, you've seen me in other videos with these. They're collapsible, and right now while I'm working, I decided to put all my work clothes in here, and I'll show you what's in here, so that every morning I can just go to this box. I've got 4 of my t-shirts that they provided 3 of them. And then I've got, I love skirts. This is Lee brand. So this can be dressy, dress it up, dress it down. You know, that was one of my considerations was, you know, how many different ways could I utilize these clothes for dressy, for casual, for church, for a date. That hasn't happened. But anyways, yeah, and I have a couple pair of jeans because it gets cold. And then I've got a couple stretchy pairs of pants, long pants, see? And then another skirt. I actually bought this when I was in Zion. This is a Lee brand also. It's all balled up. I'm not going to undo it right now. We've got thunder in the background, so I don't know if I'm going to be splicing this or not, but I'm going to keep going here. And another couple pairs of shorts in here, jean shorts. Another capri type. I love this color. These are chaps, and I do shop at Ross, and I like Target, Walmart, Marshalls, and I've also shopped online at Amazon too. So anyways, all my work clothes, a couple skirts, a couple pairs of jean shorts, and a couple pair of long pair jeans, and my t-shirts are all nice and neat in this fabric box with the Velcro. Next I'm going to show you, excuse me for bending down, the blue bag. I showed you these IKEA bags before. See, they have a big zipper on top. I don't know if you can see that or not. This bag is full of winter clothes. Clothes that I'm totally sick of. A pair of black stretchy jeans, just a pair of like jogging type pants, and we've got a hoodie, pink sweatshirt, all balled up, everything's balled up. I've added to this, I bought this at Christmas time. This is one of those black puffy vests. I wore that a lot. This jacket I haven't worn too much. It's kind of like one of those rain jackets. Not too crazy about that. A gray sweatshirt. It's kind of fun. It has some little polka dots on it. And then, guys, I don't know if you've seen the Comfy before, but I'm not going to pull it out. It's in here. It's a big sweatshirt. It has a hood and pockets. It's called the Comfy. So go check out that link. But boy, that was a lifesaver in the winter months in Texas. A couple nights in Courtside in January too. And then I've got a pair of gray jogging pants. You know, I went with a lot of grays and blacks, and that was pretty fun. I've got a black pair here. Oh, these were lifesavers. Some long johns I added to this collection too. I guess I really didn't want to think what kind of cold weather I would be in, but I'll tell you, I wore these in lots in Arizona in the nighttime. These come from Walmart. They're just long johns. And I got 2 sets of them. You probably would even recognize them, right? See, this is another pair of those long john tops and bottoms. I got a couple pairs of wool socks. I bought those. Someone had given me a gift card, and guys, I thank you so much for your support. Oh my gosh, your prayers, your financial support, you know, the PayPal thing. I really, really appreciate it. You have no idea. And I am using the money wisely to make a difference with you know, changing lives one saying at a time, and some of my needs. I really, really appreciate it. I just have to say that, because when I pulled a couple of those things out, it was because of the gift card that a friend gave me that I was able to purchase some of these things without a hardship, you know, without it being really. And then I got one coat that I've had forever. Do any of you have something that you've had forever that you love and it has no holes in it? This coat, this came from, this is LL Bean, and it, you know, I forget what kind of fabric it's called, but it's just, you know, still in nice shape. It's a coral color, it's pretty, it has pockets. I wore this thing to death, and I know that I'll take it with me again next year too. So I have a couple scarves in here I've never worn. Oh, I also bought these on a whim at Walmart. These are some cozy, fun pajamas. You know, some of these things, $5, $10, $15, they make me happy. Just as long as I know that I can continue to put them in here. And when I go back to my storage, I'm going to change out some of the clothing. I'll probably give some away. And I'll take some of the things that worked this year, I'll take them into my lifestyle as a nomad next year too. So I'm going to put this bag down. I'm not going to take the time to put it all back in the bag right now, because we're supposed to be short and sweet today, right? All right, so we're missing one thing or two things. Right here's one more bag. This is a Vera Bradley. I've shown you this before. This is probably, I want to say 30 years old, maybe 25 years old. This bag will last forever, and I hope that my daughter will want it someday as a little heirloom. If not, my grand sweet pea might want it. But in here I've got sandals. I think I've worn these twice, so I may review whether or not I'm going to put fancy sandals, because I've been working, and I don't know, my lifestyle may change next year as far as how much camp hosting I do, because you know, if the business is taking off and such, maybe I'll have some of these fancy things. But I love these guys. They were inexpensive, and I wore them a lot, even in Arizona. And then I picked these up along the way. A little bit of a bling, and they have a little bit of a heel. These, I love these at home, but I didn't wear them so much, so I'm going to be reviewing that. I wore these guys to death. These are Walmart, and so for my new job, I picked up these black ones, cheap at Walmart, and then these little tennies came from Target. So let's see if there's, you know what, something else I did, I never wore these. I thought these would be my hiking boots. These are like really nice leather boots. It was like they're a Lucky brand. It was like, I didn't want to part with them. Well, I'm going to part with them for next year. And I replaced them with these nice hiking boots, which I did a lot of hiking with. And a couple times I showed you my hiking boots, if you recall that. And then here I've got, lastly, pretty much here, a pair. These I think I've worn once. I don't know. I thought maybe if I was going out or something I would need these little slide-ons. But I have two pairs of slide-ons in here. And I don't think I've worn it either one but once or twice. And what I'm thinking psychologically is I just had to take them with me because this was part of my lifestyle. And now this year things have changed a little bit, you know. If I'm going to go somewhere fancy or go on a date or something, I'll be wearing my flip-flops. You know, I'm not going to carry oh, and I know I did these for my dresses for when I was doing shows, because I'm 5'5", so I need a little bit of height sometimes. So that's the name of that tune. Okay guys, so that's about it. I covered all my clothing, the Amazon basics. I covered the blue IKEA bag that has all my winter stuff in it. I covered now the Vera Bradley shoe bag. It used to have the winter stuff in it, and I moved it around just like at home. You know, I like to switch things up and move things around. So I've done that with my clothing too. I showed you the fabric box that has all my work clothes in it. Beforehand, it had like the sweatshirt jacket in it. It had the pull-on sweatshirt. I have a loose inside Serenity. I have a jean jacket and a black hoodie. They're loose right now, and I have a black sweater that's loose. If I didn't have all these work clothes, I probably would be shoving more into the Amazon basics and opening up that fabric box again to put some of my sweatshirt jackets in. So that's how I've been rolling on down the road with 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter. And I'm excited to you know, eventually I'll get back to my storage in Texas, and I will review my clothing again and move forward on down the road. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this series. Keep on watching the Short and Sweet Saturday, and you know, I have travel series and I have Sit and Share Sundays. You can find all these different things in my playlists, and blessings in your day, joy in the journey. Thank you guys. See you later.